Hi, my name is Joey, and I'm a consultant at AddedSport. I work in sales and business development, and I also help counsel families and work in a bit of operations. So every bit of both. I started in the company over 5 years ago. Was the first employee, and it's been a great ride. My experience as a student athlete at UC Berkeley was a lot of fun and a great learning experience as well. It was tough because it was the first time I was thrown outside of my comfort zone. I was living alone without my parents, and just growing up and being in a rigorous training environment. My coach definitely instilled in me a really good work ethic, and the way she ran her program and ran her team made me ready for the professional life and in starting a career outside of sports. One of the challenges that I faced at college golf was that the amount of pressure that I put on myself to perform. The first 2 years was definitely a struggle. I did not make the lineup, but I think through the hard work and perseverance and just the overall support of the team, it really helped me kind of get myself out of my head and not take myself too seriously, and allowed me to just trust in my abilities, and that allowed me to kind of play in the last 2 years on the lineup. The fact that it had a startup culture, and it was a place where there were endless possibilities. I was considering a more traditional role in consulting, but decided to get myself in the deep end, and be involved in starting up a business, creating up a business, and learn every single aspect there is when it comes to startups, and that has been a very rewarding journey. I think one of the most valuable things that I've learned in my journey at AddedSport is communication, and the importance of communication. Because one thing that I realized is when I first started out and then eventually becoming a leader and a manager, how important it was to kind of communicate priorities, responsibilities, and also expectations, and how to make sure that you run a good team and everyone is excited to come to work in the morning, and everyone's happy to support each other in every way. The X factor, as cheesy as it might sound, that we bring to our clients is just the amount of time that we give them, the amount of time and the amount of energy and the amount of heart that we give to our families. And I think all of our counselors, like we have 3-4 different counselors engaged with one family, and that's a lot of attention that we give to them. And we're with them every step of the journey, every high, every low. And I think, we've become almost like their extended family through the process. And that's what makes us stand out. And I think that's why families want to work with us. I think what makes AddedSport's work a lot of fun is that, the fast-paced nature of the work that we do here, and the fact that, if you have a good idea and you know how to execute it, or you want to execute it, there's always someone who can help you execute those ideas, and then you can make it a reality really quickly. So a great chance to kind of spread your wings, maybe fail a little bit, fail once, fail twice, but you learn a lot, and I've learned a lot professionally through it. Having spent 5 years here, I think it's tough to really pinpoint what's the biggest challenge that I faced. If you're working, you know that you always get a lot of things kind of thrown at your way, whether it is expected or unexpected. But what I will say is that, whenever I've had a difficulty that I've encountered, there's always someone in the company that I can always reach out to, that I feel comfortable reaching out to and asking them for help, and then they have their time, and they'll be able to spend the time to brainstorm with me or help me figure out how I can either serve a client better, or serve a prospect better, or serve a colleague better. So I think the organization is growing at a really fast pace, and there's a lot of different avenues that we can grow into, lots of learning opportunities, lots of growth potential. I think the CEO is open to exploring new ideas, and he's definitely very driven, and I know that with him at the helm of the business, we will grow fast. I think AddedSport is a great place to either start your career or make a mid-career jump. It's a great place to start your career because we have a lot of training available. It is fast-paced, it is intense, and one of the big skills to succeed in this company is communication and a lot of the soft skills, which are great, which is a great place to kind of build that up. And it's also a good place for you to come, and if you have an idea and you have a strong passion for what you want to build, we have the creative space and freedom to build those projects or products or whatever it is you might want, to really challenge yourself professionally.